G'day Vodafone Wildtribers, come in and look at my place.
If you ever needed a sign that Vodafone Warriors centre Brent Tate is happily settled in Auckland, well, this is it. Home is his castle, and his lawn is his pride and joy.
I take a lot of pride in my lawn. It's nice and green and very fertilised at the moment. It's probably not where I'd like it to be. It could be a little bit better, so a bit of hard work and hopefully it'll come up a treat, like Mount Smart.
The former Broncos star and his wife, Queensland netballer Lani, are thriving on the move. We all know the great things about Auckland and the Vodafone Warriors, but we still wondered about Tate's motivation for leaving Brisbane.
I just felt as though I needed a change, and being an avid Queenslander, I didn't want to live in New South Wales. New Zealand just felt like a really good fit for us, and I think it's been a really good decision. We've really enjoyed it so far since we've been here. I've loved the club at the moment, and all the guys. They've been great. I'm just enjoying my footy and enjoying living here, so life's pretty good.
There was another attraction for coming to Auckland: family.
Steve's a brother-in-law, married to my sister, and they've got 3 beautiful children, Casey, Riley and Jamie. I think the reason why Pricey got us over here was to babysit the kids, to be his personal babysitter. Yeah, we spend a lot of time with him, mate, and we enjoy it. This is the spare bedroom. Steve's kids come over, this is where they sleep, which is a fair bit, so they spend a bit of time in this room.
It turns out that babysitting duties are going to come in handy as the Tates are expecting their own baby in September.
This will be the baby room. It's obviously a little bit messy at the moment. Not too much storage around, but hopefully we can get it sorted, and this is where the baby will go. Sleep, hopefully. That's just origin stuff we get every year for training and stuff, so hopefully I'll be using that for the 2nd and 3rd game, fingers crossed. This is the lovely hallway that we've got, and this is study/extra room. This is where most of it happens. The kitchen, we spend a fair bit of time in there, obviously cooking and breakfast, lunch and dinner. And this is where we spend most of our time on the couch watching telly.
Tate was the big signing of 2007 for the Vodafone Warriors. The club was excited to secure the services of a Test and State of Origin star, and the Tates were excited by the move. But then came a season-ending injury.
Hurt the knee in Origin 3 last year, and I guess that's the downside of playing rugby league is injuries. And having a knee reconstruction, it's not very nice, mate. It's something I never want to go through ever again. And it was the day that we bought the house over here, and we'd not long signed up, so I didn't know who to feel sorry for the most, myself or the Warriors. This is obviously the scars and the damage from the knee reconstruction. As you can see there, I tore my medial as well, so to repair your medial, they have to expose the whole ligament and stitch it up. And down here, there's another little scar from that point to that point. Is from where they take a piece of your hamstring and make that your new cruciate.
Every week, Vodafone Warriors fans can see how well he's recovered from that surgery, despite having to teach himself to walk again. Then there's the neck brace.
When I was getting tackled high and my head was going back, it was sending my arm dead, and it was happening a little bit too often, so we decided that I wasn't going to be playing anymore until we could come up with something that would stop that motion, and we come up with this. So I just use a shoulder harness to play him. The neck brace has obviously just got some Velcro there. I just stick it on like that, pull it down like that, and that just stops my head from going all the way back. Fortunately, I've been lucky enough to come up with this idea, which was the physio at the Broncos at the time. His idea, and it's worked a treat so far.
The idea for the brace came from watching NASCAR drivers in America. Tate is also finding inspiration from his new teammates.
It's really unique because we've got so many different cultures and backgrounds in our team. Everyone's really respectful of that, and that's something that I've found that I've really enjoyed, is just those different backgrounds. And pre-season we went down to Takaha, which is Wai's hometown, and got to experience some Māori culture, which is obviously something I'd never get to do if I was still living in Australia.
You were given everything, you would change my life.
It's been really good, mate. I think a few characters is Ian Henderson's obviously one. He's a bit different, Ian, but we all like him and get on really well with him. And Hami Lawaki's a real character. I think he's pretty shy when the media and there's a camera in his face, but get him away from that, he's a real character. So yeah, as I said, mate, it's just a really unique team, and hopefully we can start putting some good performances together, because we're going to be hard to stop.
It was also interesting to note from the visit to Takaha, the rehabilitation work on Tate's knee continued long after his teammates had finished their training. It's that professionalism and dedication that is making him a welcome addition to the Vodafone Warriors family.
we've just enjoyed it so much, mate. Like, I think this Christmas we'll stay here this Christmas. We won't bother about going home and that sort of thing. So I think that just goes to show how much we have sort of enjoyed it and adapted to the New Zealand way of life. So, yeah, can't complain.